how to be balanced in life. You have to make sure every concept in your life has to be opened to more opportunities, to much more growing levels into your life, right? What is balanced life? Balanced life is that you have balance on everything. You input the same input into every term in your life. When it comes into family, business, yourself, your wife, your dog, it could be anything, right? Your sports you play, video games, it could be anything, right? And this is so important because a lot of people don't know how to be balanced. A lot of people don't understand how to be balanced. They're not aware that having a balanced life is basically freedom, right? Let me put it in perspective. Let's say, for example, you're working on your business, right? You've been working on this business. This is a business that you've been thinking that you already found the structure. You'll be working for it for the past 2 years or so, right? And you've been focusing on that business for damn too long that you haven't talked to your son, you haven't talked to your mom, you haven't done this, you haven't gone outside, you haven't traveled, you haven't done anything, you haven't worked on yourself. The only thing that you've been doing is just working that business. I'm not saying that's wrong, but it is wrong in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different perspective views, right? Because you also don't want to make sure you input everything into that business. Obviously, you have other people to spend time with, right? You don't want to be overdrain yourself with this business idea, and at the end of the day, you just focusing on this, you just putting all your energy into this, right? Which is not wrong. Obviously, if you're doing that, you're gonna get the best out of it, but you're not gonna have a healthy, balanced life. Does that make sense? So I'm here to just kind of talk about on how you can open yourself into much more open stuff, open spaces when it comes into having a balanced life. Because at the end of the day, are you spending enough time with your family? Are you talking to your girlfriend as much? Are you spending time enough with your grandma, with your grandpa? Are you talking to your friends? Do you get what I'm saying? Are you spending enough time working? Are you just spending too much time? It's kind of like a fluctuating state, but everybody has their own routines. Everybody has their own schedules. But what I'm saying is that the main reason why I want to make this is because you want to have freedom. You want to have freedom to yourself. You have to make sure you're open to everything in life, every stat, every term in your life, because it's so important. That's how you grow. That's how you become much more of a human instead of you becoming such a programmed person that you actually just put yourself into, right? A person that, you're not being yourself, basically, right? You want to make sure you have freedom in everything, and you have to have a balanced life. What do you think millionaires, what do you think wealthy people, they're working the business, don't get me wrong, but they also don't be at the same place over and over, man. They be everywhere. They be trying to learn about the world. They be trying to read about books, get information, get more knowledge, gain networking, spending time with their family on the same time. Do you see what I'm getting? This perspective is that you have to be open and just have a spacious, knowing mindset that I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm gonna make sure I put time into everything, balanced life, and make sure my life is open to everything, right? So first thing of all, what I did, I just kind of wrote down my life concepts, kind of write them down and just kind of talk about everything that you do, your day-by-day basis, right? I go to the gym, I read books, I live with my mom, so I talk to them, I hang out with my other family members, I watch videos, I make sure to focus on, my YouTube, my TikTok, everything is growing, right? Everything has to be in your perspective of balanced. I'm not just doing this all the time, I'm doing this also, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and just kind of having my mind kind of just refresh for himself, right? Refresh, focusing on myself also, so I can grow and then focusing on how I can grow on this concept of being a content creator or just having a career on sales, and just having all this like open mindset, right? Because it's not just about money, it's not just about money. It's just about how you grow as a person. Are you family oriented? You might be this business person, but do you know how to talk to people? You might go to the gym a lot, but do you have enough money in your bank account? Like, does that make sense? Like, you have to make sure everything is at the same status that you are. Who you are is what you attract, right? And that's one of the best ways I can kind of evaluate it, because you have to make sure everything is balanced. And I'm gonna keep saying that because balance is the word that you need in life. Balance, right? Learning more about the world, talking to your family members, making sure they're okay, right? Because you focus on yourself, but are they okay? How is your environment, right? So one of the main topics that I kind of just wrote down on my how to open to yourself, how to be balanced in life, is just kind of like things that you improvise on your own personality, right? Like, I am attractive, when I have a growth mindset, I'm financially free, professional, I'm family oriented, being a leader, communicator, being mature, not negative, I don't accept no negativity, being responsible, my bad, masculine, romantic, no low vibration, a student in life, healthy, mysterious, myself, I love being myself, loyal, happy, and the best I can be, right? So those are just like life concepts that I just improvise. There could be a lot more, man. I just wrote down what I could have wrote down, and that was just kind of what came in my mind, right? But what are your life concepts, right? What is you? Are you smart? Are you dumb? Are you knowledgeable? Are you mature? Are you unmature? Are you loud? Are you silent? Are you introvert, extrovert? Like, what are you, right? So you have to make sure, like, you have to keep everything honest, because this is not gonna work if you're not being honest to yourself. If you're just putting yourself out there, like, you being the best person, that's just having an ego, and you want to make sure you become a student in life. That's exactly why I put it right here. A student in life is just opening yourself to much more information on how you can improvise on that status. And that's one of the main things, right? You have to make sure everything is come to sense in your day-by-day basis, right? It typically doesn't have to be like stuff that you're good at. It also has to be like stuff that you're not good at, so you can be aware and now, okay, how can I put time into this, right? Let's say, for example, for me, I'm not really good at pronouncing words, right? Maybe I should focus on pronouncing, watch videos and I can implement that and just have a better growth on saying words or saying that or so, right? So this is just kind of like a different way of saying like how I can grow as a person, but outside of my zone and inside of my zone. You're focusing on your family, you're focusing on loving yourself, you're focusing on your information, your knowledge. Now you're focusing on your financial wealth. Now you're focusing on all of this, right? Obviously, those are just terms and just kind of like a simple way for you to be aware of what needs to be better and what needs to be balanced, compressed into you, and just kind of make like a schedule on how, okay, you know what, I'm gonna focus on this for a little bit, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do this, alright, then tomorrow I'm gonna do this, tomorrow, you're just growing, and the goal is that you're just, open yourself to more growness, because the more you focus on growness, you get 1% better each day, and that's the amazing gift of life, and that is the amazing gift of being a student in life, because a lot of people, they tend to think that they know everything, and they don't, right? When you have that mindset, when you have that minimal mindset of being limited by hearing other people out, like if you even watching this video, like I congratulate you. Some people don't even want to bother watching videos because they think they know everything, but they don't. Seriously, they don't. I don't even know everything, right? But I know that I know who I am. I'm gonna be growing on who I want to be more and more and more, because that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to being the best person I can be, and that's what I stand for forever. And that's always been my mindset, right? So yeah, this is just kind of like a simple video. It's not really complicated. You're not solving the world's hunger or anything like that. Even though we should be focusing on that, right? But this is just to be balanced in life. You have to make sure everything in your life is inputted into the same energy that you put into everything. Same time that you put into your gym, put into your family. Same time that you put into your family, put into your business. Same time you put into your business, put into yourself. Right? Put into yourself. Everything is balanced in life. Everything is balanced. Nothing works more than 100%. Everything has to be 50-50, right? Everything has to be balanced. You don't want to be overdrained. You don't want to be in the mental health. You don't want to have health problems. Focus on what needs to be focused, and don't put time on no bullshit. Don't put time on distractions. Put time on the things that are getting closer for you to get into your purpose and your goal and your reasoning. But yeah, it's been Fredo Saga. Y'all go follow my TikTok. I speak about basically all the concepts about life. Y'all go subscribe to my other YouTube channel. I should be posting there soon. But let's leave the dimension expansion with some new era, and let's input into a new world. Let's get it.